What makes you decide questions here are interesting enough to answer but not interesting enough to upvote? I mainly just forget. I dunno. What makes you decide to ask a question, but upvote none of the answers? I always upvote every question I click on, even if I don't answer them. I always forget to cause I'm more interested in the conversation. Whether it's one of the same questions that gets asked every week or something different, you get an upvote. People are too lazy to click a fucking button. But here I'll be a lad and upvote you. Pay it forward, everyone. I rarely upvote or downvote anything consciously unless I've started a discourse. The only thing I really downvote consistently is pictures of pepperoni or margarita pizza, and the only thing I upvote consistently is pictures of Kayla Lauren. Usually it's the answers that are interesting. Also, I feel no obligation to upvote because karma means nothing. I upvote things if I feel like it, and that's it. I upvote a lot, and I upvote almost anything I comment on. I think the only exceptions are when people make an original post that I think is poor quality, but I still want to make some peripheral point about it, or if someone posts an opinion that I think needs to be pushed back upon. I think that makes me sounds like an asshole, lol. I generally make it a point to avoid political debates on Reddit. That's what Facebook is for. But I still don't generally upvote posts expressing a viewpoint I vehemently dressage with unless I think it's well thought out and conducive to political debates, but I still might comment on it to give my 2 cents. Also, I think everyone has different standards for upvotes. I think some will upvote almost any post title they stop and read. Others only upvote once in a blue moon when they get their mind blown, and many people are in the middle of those extremes. Sometimes I just forgot to upvote because I'm deep in thoughts of the interesting question. Maybe because you didn't like or enjoyed the question but felt like answering. Upvoting is manipulated by Reddit's sort algorithm and mods. A highly upvoted comment more closely correlates with post time than quality or insight. Downvoted things are frequently poignant, harsh truths, or failing that minority opinions. Either way, incredibly valuable things to read. So while the up/downvote ratio is easily gamed by subreddit mods using scope/visibility tools, comments stand for themselves. Only Reddit superadmins can, and do, modify the content of user posts, so comments have a little more integrity than votes. I never use the voting system on Reddit unless downvoting my own posts. They're terrible and no one should have to read them. Inattention to detail. I don't upvote dumb remarks, or anything reflecting violence. I've been on Reddit for years and only recently started upvoting comments or even commenting in general. Doubt I've ever upvoted a post lol, but I'll try and make it a habit, smiley face. Might be cool if there was an auto upvote feature if you were on a post for 15 seconds-ish, or just a list of your last 100 posts you viewed so you can easily go back. Someone's going to tell me that's already a thing lol. I just don't really get the point of giving fake internet points, positive or negative. I downvote all common reposts. 95% of this sub. This post seems like an upvote whore, so I won't, but I'll still reply to say why I didn't upvote, ahahaha. JK, nice question. I just normally forget. I just upvote every post I see. I see this question by someone else every day. I even posted this question when I was new. I don't always have material to answer, so when I click to check the answers and find interesting stuff, I leave an upvote. I upvote what I answer. Unless it's a really fucking stupid question. My laziness. I always upvote first if the question is worth posting a comment. That way, I never neglect to make the click. I must save my upvotes. I forget because, usually, I'm just answering random questions when I'm bored or tired. I honestly just forget to upvote. But not this time. Sometimes questions are obviously low effort, but still thought-provoking. There, I liked it. Happy. Depends. I ask this too. Most questions I find are usually amassing enough attention already through comments than karma. Usually I just forget. Just realized that I never upvote a question. Just the answers if they are interesting. They rarely are. It's almost always the same ones, plus a few jarringly pointless ones, but whenever a good one sneaks in I'll upvote. If I can relate to the question, I click on it. If not, I don't. I upvoted. Honestly, I couldn't care less about voting. We don't need to be validating people. These forums are for spreading information, not to feel superior for getting more upvotes or badges or awards. It creates a culture where you form your opinion on how many likes you can get. You can't get karma from upvoting. I only downvote. I have a really hard time understanding why anyone would care about an upvote or downvote, so I just don't think of it. It's AskReddit, not vote Reddit. Duh. Upvotes are a reward and/or something to promote the post so other people see it. Replies are to educate or, usually failed, attempt to get upvotes for myself. I like to see the responses, then I just back out forgetting to upvote. Then I feel baddish when I see the questions on other subreddits. How interesting it is really isn't part of the equation for me. I'll comment on posts that aren't that interesting, if 1. I have something to contribute, and 2. There aren't already 1,000 comments. This one checks both boxes. On the other hand, I'll only upvote if it's interesting, or I comment. I upvote almost everything I see. I don't know why. I'm the opposite. I just don't answer because I am just a pig. Oh. I actually do the opposite. I often upvote without answering. I never answer without upvoting. When the up acts like a passive-aggressive bitch. Cause I don't care about upvotes at all. I'm just here to read what others have to say and sometimes share myself. This one. Just so people like you ask that. What makes you decide questions here are interesting enough to answer but now interesting enough to upvote? Normally does it? I rarely answer these things at all, but consistently upvote any interesting questions and answers. So nye to you, up. The question. I don't. It goes the opposite for me. I upvote interesting questions, but I don't have enough of a life to answer them. I do neither. I pretty much only upvote a question if there's no comments and I want to know the answer. Questions like yours, LOLJK. I like your tactic of farming upvote vs comments. WP sir. If it makes me laugh or is a question I also had, I'll upvote it. Relatability for me. If it's on the front page, which is where I see it, it doesn't need any more upvotes. my mood and how my day has been going. Most questions on this sub are too fucking stupid to even read. I do the opposite. I try to keep it balanced. This. I'm tired and don't wanna read the thread. When I can answer or I am interested in other answers, I more likely vote than answer. I always upvote when I answer. Maybe I know how to answer the question, but the question itself makes me annoyed/angry. It depends. The fact that this has 123 comments made me nervous. I answer the question I have an answer to, but I only upvote questions I want to see other people's answers to.